Good morning. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Smoking blunt hot sauce. Love my friends over there. All right, so I've got their, this is their smoking peach habanero, and I love peach, and I really, really love habanero. So I'm kind of excited about this. I was going to do it this morning when the sun came up, but I didn't. The sun's up. So, now, I've been reviewing sauces for these guys for quite a while, but now they're in the, looks like a tattoo ink bottle. I shouldn't say that too, because there's a tattoo hot sauce, and they'd probably be upset with me calling this sauce the same as theirs. Oh, see, I'm not going to tell you what it tastes like, but I already know. I already know. But let me put this back on the top, give it a shake, and let me tell you about the sauce. This is their smoking peach habanero. Here we got peaches is the #1 ingredient. Oh, you can't go wrong with that. Peaches from canned juice packs, solids and liquids. So there's just a lot of peaches in this. There's onions, carrots, fresh habanero peppers, jalapeno, and seasoning mix. And that is all. It's going to be a great day today. So here's the deal. I've been doing this wrong, this weight loss thing wrong. I've been doing this intermittent fast kind of diet, where if you know much about it, eat once a day kind of during about a 4-hour period of time. You can eat anything you want. And it's an interesting concept. But problem is I've been biking a lot too. And those two things aren't a good thing to do, because I'm basically burning muscle as fuel to try to build muscle. So I've got to start eating in the morning, like protein stuff, or it's not going to help me. So I'm still going to continue the workout, but weight's falling off, but I want to be healthier. So I'm changing my diet just a little bit today. So I've actually eaten something already today, which is really weird for me. But anyway, I'm super excited to try this sauce. SmokingBluntSauce.com. Check them out. All right, now, last couple times I've used my anatomical stuff box. And there's always that, I'm sorry, what did he say? But today I won't. I'll be using my tasting spoon. Beautiful pour. Beautiful color. I mean, some people don't like the plastic bottles. I do. Sorry for the shadow. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Super fruity. Boy, it's a very simplistic sauce. Here's the weird thing about this sauce, and this is not a disparaging remark, so the people from Smoking Blunt don't get upset. It's very fruity, but I can't really put my thumb on it and go, it's peach fruit, but it has a fruity flavor to it. It's kind of weird, but flavorful. For real. You can't break these bottles, which is fantastic. See, that would have broke if it was glass. The heat, let's talk about the heat. I'm going to tell you about some cat trivia. The heat on this. Non-chili head would probably be like a very, very high. 7 or 8, 9 for a chili head. For a non-chili head, it'd be very hot. They wouldn't like it. A chili head, 4 or 5. Tasty, though. I do have some cat trivia. And it's interesting. These are some interesting cat trivia that you won't know unless you've actually owned a cat. Cats are undoubtedly some of the most beautiful creatures on the planet. They're quite good, popular pets in different households. Of course, they have plenty of good reasons for that, as they appear funny, furry, and overloaded with cuteness. However, they've got some facts that you wouldn't know unless you've had them. For instance, cats spend about 50% of their day grooming. That's what they do. Your cat will always be on top of the list as far as maintaining cleanliness and personal hygiene are concerned. Ideally, grooming serves different purposes in a typical cat's life, such as scent hiding and cooling themselves off, as well as stress relief. If they're stressed out, it's like, I get it. Cats, this is a fascinating one. Cats adapt to your routine. If you have a specific routine, your cat will emulate it and embrace it. A cat will follow your distinct weekday, weekend pattern. Moreover, it will follow you around and interact with you accordingly based on your routine. That's pretty cool. Cats learn their names. I've had this debate with people who are dog people, and they're like, your cat doesn't even know its name. Baloney. If you own more than one cat and all of them, and you name them all differently, like, who wouldn't do that? Anyway, you'll notice that they learn their names and come when you call them. When you call one, it will look and twitch its tail. When you say anything else in the same tone, it will not. My cat's funny. My cat, our cat. If it's laying there and even if it's sleeping, you can say, "Squirrel, who's a good kitty?" She'll wag her tail, even if she's dead asleep. It's adorable. Cats are very affectionate. Cat's love is never complicated. A cat's love is never complicated. However, you must earn its trust before it gets comfortable with you. The cat then reciprocate its sweet affection. And I said this yesterday. I think it was yesterday. You earn a cat's relationship, and I think that makes it special. Anyway, they have incredible hearing, all right? Your cat can always hear and tell when it's you or not. They can tell it's you or not. So incredible is a cat's hearing that they can listen to you from any room in the house. The other day, I was in the cat living room. Here's the thing. I was playing guitar, and I was playing Rammstein, loud, all right? And it was between songs, but here's the weird thing. It was between songs. I just had a break in the playing. And the cat looked at the door, and it heard my brother walking up outside, like either over the music or just in that little teeny little break, but it was amazing. They demand attention, and this is so true. Cats seem independent, but in the ideal world, they're not. They love attention. And you will always come across them in whatever room you are. You will always come across them in whatever room you are in at the same time. I'm going to do just 4 more, then we'll stop because I have a few more for another day. Oh, I already read that one. Cats, 3 more. Cats are very territorial. Cats tend to get stressed anytime they change their territory and adapt slowly to a new one. They can possibly hide for several days and be skittish since they hate quick change. They don't like quick, abrupt change. Now, anybody who's had a cat, if you move into a new house, when you first put the cat in, it will get really low to the ground and get to an edge of a wall. And they'll go around the outside of the house, the perimeter, but they'll get really low and slink like they're coming up on something like this. Like if you ever watch a cat stalk, they get real low and they slink. But they'll do that, but they're in a hurry. They're not slinking. They're very uncomfortable. I hate seeing cats like that. They are very, very social creatures. You may portray your cat as aloof and independent. People always do that. Oh, he wants attention when they want. Listen, guess again. If you wholly earn their trust, they will seek you out and tend to miss you when you are away. Most cats are happier in households with numerous people and multiple cats, so they don't get lonely. This is a great one. Cats are emotionally very intelligent. Your cat knows when you're sick, it knows when you're sad, and it knows when you're happy. And depending on how attached you are to your cat, it will always be smart enough to detect your mood and your feelings. They can also sense hormonal changes. And this is something I talked about, I think, yesterday. Male cats tend to like female women, you know what I mean? And humans. And female cats, felines, love men. They tend to really do. Like, we have a tortie named Squirrel. She loves me and she loves Tommy. Jumps on our shoulders from the floor, jumps from me to him. She's just wicked comfortable around my brother and I. She does not like my mother. And my mother is so sweet to her, buys her treats every single time she goes out. She comes back and she'll say, Squirrel. So when my mother comes back after buying something, she goes, Squirrel, no, she's got a treat coming. Still does not like my mother. If my mom tries to pet it, it's like looking at her hand like, what are you touching me for? It's funny. Anyway, the last one for today, they have incredibly expressive vocalizations. A typical cat has an impressive range from a meow, sounding like hello, for announcing itself loudly like meow, like if it's announcing itself, or sounding like a protest or a disappointment. Another thing that's very, very odd about, and this is strange about this cat, all cats will do weird things that other cats don't. If you're an older person, you've had multiple cats throughout your lifetime, you'll have a cat that did one thing that other cats didn't do, and vice versa. This cat is the first cat that I've seen. Every cat will have that kill sound. Like if you have a cat and it's in the window and it sees a bird, it goes, there's a little chatter. Oh, I had a video of it. I'm going to show you guys. Give me just a second. Our cat has an indoor voice. Have you ever heard cats, people say use your indoor voice or use your outdoor voice? Cats will have an indoor voice and an outdoor voice. My cat does anyway. When my cat's outside, the only noises it makes, maybe I didn't delete it. I thought I deleted it. Apparently I did. I deleted them. Anyway, they make this little chatter. It's almost like a burst of air. So almost a little clicking noise. And they call it the kill sound. Well, the minute my cat gets outside, that's the noise she makes. She doesn't make that. I wonder if I can almost let her out and let you hear it. It's strange though, but when I call her outside using that noise, she responds to me. But the minute we get inside, she doesn't do that. She meows. And I can't get her to make that noise inside. If I make that little chirp, the little like kill chirp inside, she won't mimic me. But when I do it outside, that's the only way she communicates with me. So what I think inside, she thinks she's speaking human. And I think when she gets out here, she thinks I'm speaking cat. I swear to you, I think she thinks that. I'm making the effort to communicate in her language. When we're outside, and she gets that. Wicked. And when I'm inside, I think she's trying to talk, just like I just read. Like she'll say please at the door, or like meow, like hello. Absolutely. But outside, she thinks I'm speaking her language. It's pretty cool. Maybe tomorrow when I do the morning video, I'll bring her out here so you can hear that little, because every time she's out here, it's all she does. Usually cats only make that noise if they're seeing something they could potentially kill, like a fly or a mouse or a bird. But the second she's outside, that's how she talks. Anyhow, excuse me. Smoking blunt. Peach habanero. If you haven't tried Smoking Blunt hot sauces, you need to. They really, really make great hot sauces. They're a cool company. Now the bottles are all in plastic, so you can't break them. They don't break in shipping. They're happier. You're happier. Everybody's happier. All right, so it's going to be a great day. I'm going to do another hour today on the bike. I'm going to try to do, yesterday I did 20.1 miles. Today I'm going to try to do more than that. I know it's boring as can be if I just sit there and pedal, so I try to talk to try to kind of engage you guys, you know. I think today I might just not talk. I might just put my head down and bike for 1 hour and see if I can bang out like 21 or 22 miles. Because I have to believe that talking doesn't affect my energy so much as I lose my mental focus on my cadence. You have to like intentionally, purposefully keep your cadence up or you will lose it. And when you talk and you're distracted, I know my cadence isn't maintaining a steady, you know. So I may just pedal today for an hour. I'm not quite sure. I'll think about it. In the description box, Smoking Blunt Hot Sauce. Please check them out. They're great. Right there is my brother Johnny Scoville Jr. Right there is Tommy Scoville, my brother. Right there are challenges, and right there are all the new stuff for beginners. It's gonna be a great day. I love you guys. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase Theme.